Hey guys, it's Crystal. We are Magic. Welcome back to the OGs. And if you're new here, and if I resonate with you, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on when I post new videos. So today, it's homework. Get your notebooks, your journals. I don't care, a piece of paper, a post-it note. I don't care what you have to do. But I'm going to give you the 5 key things I did to shift my mindset. And it worked. If you're negative, if you have a negative outlook on life due to trauma, stay tuned to this episode because it's going to help you. Welcome back. A lot of us suffer from a negative mindset, and it's due to trauma, mostly childhood trauma. A lot of us suffer from a negative mindset, a negative outlook on life, hater mentality, whether you want to agree or admit to it or not. I call mine bitter bitch syndrome. It's just due to being let down from the time you were born to now. So when you go through negative experiences in life, it will program your subconscious mind and your neural pathways. And your neural pathways, I know I'm getting sciencey. I have notes. But yes, neural pathways are a thing. And your neural pathway is what connects to your energy field and dictates your life. For example, your subconscious mind is connected to your energy field or your aura. Okay, everyone has one. Everyone has some type of energy field around them. Your energy field will shape your reality. In order to reprogram your subconscious mind, you must program your neural pathway. Neural pathways are bundles of energy axons that connect the neurons or nerve cells to the brain and spinal cord. These neural pathways are the basis or the root to how we function in this life. They control how we think, how we behave, and how we feel. And therefore, if your neural pathways are full of trauma, programmed letdowns, programmed disappointments, this is how your reality is going to continue to be. Neural pathways are the foundation or the root of our habits. So that's why it said it takes 30 days to make a habit, or it takes 90 days to establish it. They're talking about making a root, a foundation. You can't do one thing or say, wake up one day and be like, I am a millionaire, and then never say it again and never have a action to that will cause that money, that flow to happen into your life. I mean, you're not playing the lottery. You're not looking for any type of investments. You're not trying to look for any extra cash flow. You're just sitting there, I'm going to be a millionaire. And then you never say it again. And then you wonder why you're not 25 years later. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to work on today. When we operate in a specific behavior, the connections between the neurons or the nerve cells will change based on how often we do it. Repetition is key. The more frequent we do something, the stronger that connection becomes. So the more frequent you talk negative over your life, the more frequent you say, nothing ever works out for me, the more frequent you say, every time I make more money, someone takes it, or they take it, or the man's trying to keep me down, or I can never get ahead, or I'll never find love, or all people, I always get cheated on, or you're literally telling your neurons and your neural pathways that this is the life that apparently I want. Your subconscious mind doesn't know when you're telling the truth or not. Your subconscious mind is literally, it's like the key to your soul. It's the window to your soul, right? So spirit, God, universe, doesn't care about human emotions. It just wants facts. So it doesn't understand when you're just, bitching or when you're actually telling the truth about something. The subconscious mind is like, okay, sure. Yeah, this is obviously what she wants because it's all she talks about is how miserable she is. That's all he talks about is how he'll never find a good woman. That's all they talk about. So yes, This is what we're working on today. And these are the steps I took to get rid of this bitter mindset, to get rid of waking up in the morning saying things like, oh my God, I didn't get any sleep. Or, oh my goodness, I just need to sleep in. Oh my God, I could sleep forever. That's not pushing vibes, is it? That's not pushing P. So yeah. I have a huge millennial following. I gotta be goofy with the shit. So yes, I'm gonna give you the 5 keys that I did. All right, let's go. Number 1, how I changed my mindset and how this will work for you. I have the perfect life is the first thing you want to say when you wake up in the morning. Among other things, I'm gonna give you these little things that I said to myself. No matter how bad the Crohn's was aggravating me, no matter how bad I felt, no matter how bad I was in pain with the ostomy site, these are the things that I would say to myself, no matter how bad it hurt. So I would say this: I have the perfect life. And I would say it out loud, groggy, in my sleep, just roll over in bed. The alarm just went off. You hit the button and you say, I love my life. I am so grateful for my life. I have the perfect life. Everything works out for me. I love my universe. I have the perfect universe. So now you are telling your neural pathways, starting off, you are grateful, because that's what the universe loves, is gratitude. They say be humble. It's gratitude. Gratitude is humble. Gratitude is being thankful for your blessings, being thankful that you woke up, being thankful that you're breathing oxygen, being thankful that you can try again another day. That's humble. That's gratitude. Humble is not lowering yourself or making someone else feel more important. The days are over where we are mental slaves to the system. The days are over where we lower ourselves and think that God's mad at us. God is not mad at you. God loves you. 2, pay attention to your thoughts during the day, because you've had X amount of years or decades for some to program yourself to hate your life, to hate your situation, to hate the planet, to just negative, miserable bitch energy. So we're going to change that. So throughout the day, listen to your thoughts. Listen to the negativity. Catch it. Replace it with, I love my universe. I have the perfect life. Everything works out for me. Every time you have a negative thought, catch it. Replace it. And imagine that thought being incinerated with this orangey light. Just psh. Because we are energy. You are a supercomputer. I'm trying to tell you. Key 3, pay attention to your self-talk. How do you talk to yourself throughout the day? For example, when I drop something or when I do something that's not very smart, I will call myself dumbass. Isn't that messed up? So calling yourself dumbass for 48 years, well, that's not going to help my reality shift, is it? It's not going to make me feel intelligent. I know I'm not a dumbass. I made a mistake. I dropped something. But that stems from my dad. When I would accidentally drop something as a kid, he said I threw it down. And then he would beat me. Or he would scold me or humiliate me, or just my dad was a very miserable person who hated his life because, again, that was a perpetuation and a recycling of abuse that he suffered from his grandfather. That's the type of reprogramming I'm talking about. I shifted my mind. It didn't take 21 days. I'm going to say 10 days. And business days, Bookie. I said this every day until I felt it. And that's the thing. You got to say it until you feel it, until you're living it, until you can feel your cells changing. And it worked for me. Now, yes, life will life you. But don't stop saying, I love my life. I love my perfect little universe. I love myself. I treasure myself. I'm intelligent. I'm going to shift to positive mindset right now. I'm jumping. I'm going too far. So listen to your self-talk. Catch yourself talking negatively about yourself and change it. Don't call yourself bad names. When you catch yourself saying, I'm always making mistakes. Don't say that. That's crazy. Why would you program your neural pathways to have you always making mistakes? You are the key to your life, to your universe. We've let the system just get us at very young ages and program us to be these little bots for them. You've stepped out of the system, or you wouldn't be watching this video. You're one of my people. You're one of the soul tribe. So throughout the day, you're catching your thoughts, you're catching your self-talk. So 4, like I said, say your gratitude affirmations to yourself throughout the day. You don't have to say it out loud. You can just think it. It doesn't matter because you're still self-talking. When you think, say, feel, all the things, you are programming your reality, whether you believe it or not. If you don't believe me, look at your life. Like I said, your conscious mind doesn't believe it. Your conscious mind sees reality for what it is, which is what you've programmed it or what the system programmed it to be, depending on how old you are, depending on your life circumstances, depending on your parents and how they raised you. It's going to take a while for the really hard things. But I'm telling you, I did not like myself. I did not like how I thought about things. I did not like how I viewed things. I was very bitter. And for the OGs who know me through my travels since 2019, you've seen me go up and up and up and up and up, because it's different when you have a bunch of YouTube people telling you, or a bunch of light workers telling you you're too dark or you're too negative or you're too this and that. I embody yin energy, and I'm a Scorpio, sun and rising, North Node, Uranus, all the things. So I embody, that energy. I have what they call the RBF. I've noticed lately is not as vicious as it usually looks. So I can see it. And I have people telling me, like my friends are telling me, oh, I've seen your video. You look I look free. And I feel free. So if this worked within like 10 days, let the alchemy begin. All right, so let's keep going. So you want to say your gratitude affirmations throughout the day. Number 4, you want to say them throughout the day. You want to say it while you're working. You want to say it while you're shopping at the store. I have the perfect life. I love my life. Everything always works out for me. I love my life. I love my universe. My universe is supportive. Whatever affirmations feel right with you. Get your notebook, write down 3 or 4 or 5 things you want to say to yourself throughout the day. But it has to align with your life and how you feel about yourself. Okay? Once you get that going, once you have this flowing and you're embodying it and you feel it and you will say it. I was working one day. This is how I knew when it had programmed into my mind. I was just working one day and I was real stressed out and I couldn't get this decision down that I was working on. And all of a sudden I said this to myself, man, I love my life. I have the perfect universe. And it just came out. It wasn't me purposely saying it. My subconscious mind reminded me, as stressed out as I was, as sick as I was feeling, I had the perfect life. So now that I've done this, now I can work on the healing aspect of myself. I am healed. I am healed. No disease can live in my body. I am free of disease. My cells are filled with power and life. I can work on that. And that's what I'm saying. So again, I do not teach about anything on here that I don't know about. I will not fake it. I will always be authentic. I will always tell you what's going on in my life. And I'm telling you, it works. So these people out here saying affirmations don't work, do not listen to them. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how successful they are. They are full of crap. Because in order to get where they are, they had to believe themselves. They had to believe it. So there's a lot of gatekeeping people out here that wants to hold abundance to themselves. And abundance is your birthright. I've always told you that. Prosperity is a universal law. It's a universal law. Money is not the root of evil. The love of money is not the root of evil. The love of power is the root of all evil. And there's a lot of powerful people that are holding on to things and holding on to free things that we cannot have. I mean, it's free. And if you try to take it, it'll put you in jail. So it's crazy. Like, water, power, all this stuff is free. Earth gives that. And yet we're paying for everything. But I digress. Let's get back to it. All right. Journal. Number 5. Write it down. Get you a journal and say the law of, and you put your name. And take this as serious as possible. You are writing your own story. You're writing your own Bible. You are writing your own Torah. I'm telling you, this works. God did not come down there and write all these laws. Humans did that. And now they say, oh, well, God told them to do it. What makes them different from you? God talks to you also. God lives in you also. They're not the exception. Okay? So that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. The power, the love of power. I am the one that's only talking to God. Get out of here. Are you serious? Come on. We got to stop giving these humans all this power. It's crazy. So get you a journal, get you a notebook, whatever you want to do, and write down every single day what you are grateful for. We're not going to write down. It's going to be your gratitude journal. It's going to be your law book. We're not going to write down the negative stuff that happened throughout the day. It's gone. Ew. We're going to write down, because right now we're shifting our mindset. Once you get to your positive mindset, once you are literally saying to yourself without any type of push, oh, I love my life. I'm so supported. I love my universe. Everything works out for me. Once you start saying stuff like that, then you can go ahead and do your little regular journal. Like, oh, I can't believe Sarah said this about me. Oh, I can't believe Ben did this. Oh, I can't. Yeah, you can do all the messy stuff. But until then, we're going to work on us, working on you. We are working on ourselves. Okay? So journal what you're grateful for. I don't care if today was the worst day of your life. Write down. If you cannot find 3 things that you're grateful for throughout that day, you're going to say, I am grateful for all that I have. I am grateful that I am supported. I am grateful that I am reprogramming my subconscious mind. I am grateful for the love that I have for myself. Boom. And that's what I did. And I'm telling you, it took about 10 days. It did not take 21 days. But show up for yourself. Let's just do the 21-day challenge. Show up for yourself on how grateful you are for your life, and watch you change your subconscious mind to create the life you deserve. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. And do me a favor, put down in the comments your favorite affirmation that you like to speak over yourself, that you would like to share with others that may help them. Because some people just can't. Sometimes I do that. I will copy other people's stuff if I can't think of the perfect affirmation that resonates with me, that lights me up, that makes me feel it. You got to feel it to heal it, right? I love you. And you take care of yourself. Bye.